bright, beautiful souls. This is the giver, antevasin, who wants to help you and be helped by you in return. Last time, I delivered the wisdom about the law of attraction. Have you ever looked inside of yourself and meditated on your own secret key to enjoying the law of attraction? I believe that you have thought about the ways of self-healing and self-purification. The law of attraction aside, self-healing and self-purification is truly important. Because unpurified and unhealed issues are going to be reflected in every single second of your life. Behavior becomes habit. Habit becomes value. Value becomes fate. Today, let us discover wisdom about self-healing and self-purification. There are voices coming from inside of you. If you listened, you would hear the deep resonant voices of your soul, such as intuition and insight. But you would also hear the urgent shouting of your ego, like impulse and memory. Most people will listen to the shouting of ego, not their souls during most of their lifetimes, mistaking their ego as their true self. Ego is something divided from soul. As ego is a split being from the soul, which is the oneness, it basically has different energy. Of course, it is not ideal. Ho'oponopono means to make things right in Hawaiian. Ho'oponopono suggests starting a new life by purifying one's memories from the beginning. To redesign your reality and life by purifying, forgiving and letting go the origin of memories which have caused the present situation is the only way. However, figuring out the origin of memories is pretty abstruse as well. Without having a deep conversation with your true self, finding this origin would not be possible. According to Ho'oponopono, living one lifetime is like being admitted to a theater, where the movie has already been playing. The problem here is the storyline of the movie. It is so long and complicated in this case, that your ego to be exact, can never recognize where you started watching from, what the previous story was, or what kind of relationship you have with the people in it. Just like that, unpurified memories and the following feelings are projected as your reality in this lifetime. Regardless of whatever a memory makes you feel, such as happiness for instance, a memory becomes a criterion of prejudice which prevents you from seeing things as they really are. Rose-colored glasses will paint your life with a biased viewpoint. We have a lot of criterions throughout our lifetime. We use them as a standard of evaluation for right and wrong. Some people exaggerate and argue their criterions as petty justice or a great cause. People tend not to give a second look to something which goes against their criterions, something abandoned after differentiation. Please remember that wielding an ignorant sword of criterion is like brandishing a sword to yourself. Once in a while, a criterion might be a necessary tool in a process of growth. Like a boat and a pair of oars when we need to cross a river. A boat and a pair of oars are great tools in the moment. However, they are unnecessary after crossing a river. Sadly, most people are struggling through their life journeys, still carrying around their boats and oars. Self-protection leads you to have a yardstick for judgment. You will feel secure by taking something right and good, and by throwing away things that are wrong and bad from your view. Your criterions can perfectly protect the weakness of your ego. But protecting your ego is one of the most foolish behaviors we can practice, and the cost of doing so is harsh. When you are blinded by your ego and you add to your yardstick, in doing this, you are scissoring your soul with the sharp edges of the criterion. Lessons and wisdoms that you will miss forever because of this dichotomy could have been precious nutriment for your soul's growth. Being narrow-minded prevents your soul from growth and will petrify you. A childish mindset, such as rigidity of thoughts and fixed ideas, is not needed for a soul's growth. It is a childlike purity and flexibility to see things as they are that is valuable to this growth. You should see beauty and value as they are. You should be a mature soul, embracing a pure child. A heart can build rationality, but rationality cannot build a heart. Aging is the time-related deterioration of the physiological functions necessary for survival and reproduction from the mid-20s, not because of diseases or accidents. It is a provision of nature which human beings constantly long to go against. Have you ever thought about the aging of your soul, not just your physical body? Aging of the soul begins with absence and the ceasing of growth. Aging is like self-punishment for straying from the soul's divine path. The soul loses its light. A lot of people work out and go on diets too in order to have beautiful bodies. But how many people take the time to do elaborate work to keep their soul young? Issues that have been neglected and disregarded in the process of the soul's growth will erupt into illnesses as people get older. Soul's illnesses which have been festered from the inner world will be projections into the outer world. We have 4 bodies: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Your body in a mirror is an overall reflection of the 4 bodies. The balance and vigor of these 4 bodies are exposed as light on your face and appearance. This light is energy called aura. The true worth of life is a change. Keep changing, widening comfort zones and making your soul grow. It is hard to find someone who welcomes and embraces changes, which accelerates the soul's aging. The aging of the body is a natural law which no one can stop, but keeping your soul youthful and full of vitality is always a possibility given your choice. After our mid-20s, the physical body stops generating liveliness by itself. You must then generate this vital energy by yourself. Please, listen to the voice of your true self from deep inside of you. The universe always provides what your soul needs. The universe knows exactly which situation you need to be in, who you need to be with, and when and where everything needs to take place for your growth. Therefore, the universe is perfect and thankful. To purify is to make nothing out of something. When you purify yourself and reach zero limits, you will be able to remake your own life. A number of memories, which the soul keeps from its first journey, are objects needing to be healed for soul's growth. Unfortunately, ego enjoys rationalizing them, calling them one's natural disposition, character, and preference. Ego wants to ignore chances to understand the true self and will rationalize them as one's inherency. Memories and feelings are so powerful that they can even create distorted, unwanted present situations and realities. As one's present situation is all a reflection of one's inner world, it is not an exaggeration to say that there is nothing we see with our 2 physical eyes. Ho'oponopono will help you with making your mind calm and facing your inner wounds. In addition, Ho'oponopono is convenient to practice no matter where or when you are. All you need to do repeat a 4-sentence mantra. This mantra will also help further place you in charge of your life. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Today, I have delivered wisdom about self-healing and self-purification. Let's wrap it up once more. As ego is a divided being from soul, which is the oneness, it basically has different energy. Ho'oponopono suggests a new life is possible by purifying one's memories from the origin. To redesign your reality and life, by purifying, forgiving and letting go the origin of memories, which have caused the present situation, is the only way. Wielding an ignorant sword of criterion is like brandishing a sword to yourself. When you are blinded by your ego, and you add to your yardstick, in doing this, you are scissoring your soul with the sharp edges of the criterion. You should be a mature soul, embracing a pure child who sees beauty and value as they are. We have 4 bodies: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Aging is like self-punishment for straying from the soul's divine path. Issues, which have been neglected and disregarded in a process of soul's growth, would erupt into illnesses as people get older. To purify is to make zero out of something. When you purify yourself and reach zero limits, you will be able to remake your own life. Divine Creator, Father, Mother, Child as one. If I, my family, relatives, and ancestors, have offended you, your family, relatives, and ancestors, in thoughts, words, deeds, and actions from the beginning of our creation to the present, we ask your forgiveness. Let this cleanse, purify, release, cut all the negative memories, blocks, energies, and vibrations, and transmute these unwanted energies into pure light. As it is said, it is done, and so it is. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I will be back soon with another beautiful piece of wisdom. This was the giver, antevasin. My soul honors your soul. Thank you.